Welcome to online lecture series of refrigeration and air conditioning. Here is Professor Lakshman Man. This is a video session on psychrometry numerical using first principle. In this session, you will be able to explain psychrometry numerical by using first principle. In psychrometry, there are four kinds of numerical. Numerical based on first principle using psychrometric chart, numerical on adiabatic mixing and on heat load calculation. Let us see psychrometry numerical using first principle. In this case, data of the numerical is given as properties of moist air. Here we have to use steam table to find unknown terms. Then by using formulae of psychrometric terms, we put the value of known terms and find the answer for the unknown terms. So let us see numerical based on psychrometry using first principle. So here is data given in this numerical. Dry bulb temperature is given, which is shown or expressed by the notation TD, that is equal to 38 degrees Celsius. Dew point temperature is also given. It is indicated by letter TDP. Here total pressure means barometric pressure PB is given as 1 bar. We have to calculate here humidity ratio, relative humidity and enthalpy of moist air. So here is a sample of steam table. So in this we are given the temperature. That temperature we have to mark. So here 15 degree, that is a dew point temperature, is given. So 15 degree in the column of temperature. Aside that, this is a column of absolute pressure. So we recognize from the steam table value of vapor pressure, partial vapor pressure for the dew point temperature 15 degree as a 0.01704 bar. Now we use this value to calculate humidity ratio. Formula for humidity ratio is W is equal to 0.622 into PV divided by PB minus PV. Here the values of pressure are put in bar. So by calculating we get value of specific humidity in kilogram per kilogram of dry air. Multiplying it by 1000, you can get answer in gram per kg of dry air. Next is relative humidity. Its formula is phi is equal to PV upon PS. In this case, PS is a saturation pressure. So it can be obtained in the similar way from the steam table concerned value with dry bulb temperature 38 degrees Celsius. So here we have value of PS from the steam table in a bar. So putting the value of PV and PS in the formula multiplied by 100 because relative humidity is expressed in percentage. So we get here phi is equal to 25.72%. Last is enthalpy of moist air. For calculation of this we need formula. So first of all, H is equal to 1.055 times dry bulb temperature plus specific humidity bracket 2500 plus 1.88 times dry bulb temperature. Here put the dry bulb temperature in degree Celsius. This is a specific humidity calculated. Here is a dry bulb temperature in degree Celsius. So we find enthalpy of moist air in kilojoule per kg of dry air. Next kind of numerical. Here in this numerical, a mixture of dry air and water vapor is at temperature of 21 degrees Celsius under a total pressure of 736 mm of Hg. The dew point temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Find partial pressure of water vapor means PV, relative humidity that is phi, humidity ratio means specific humidity means W, enthalpy of moist air per kg of dry air means H, and specific volume of dry air per kg of dry air means V in meter cube per kg. So let us first of all, given data is dryable temperature, barometric pressure means total pressure, dew point temperature. Now when the pressure is given in mm of Hg, then we have to take this relation that for 1 mm of Hg it is a pressure 133.416 in Newton per meter square. So for 736 mm we will have here barometric pressure means total pressure in Newton per meter square means in Pascal. This is a figure which is shown here, that is 98194.176. We have to convert this pressure into bar. So divide this value by 10 raised to 5. So we find barometric pressure PB is equal to 0.98194 bar. Now from the steam table, value associated with dew point temperature as 15 degrees Celsius. So value of PV we find in a bar, that is 0.01704 bar. Similarly, here we use dryable temperature 21 degrees Celsius corresponding partial pressure of saturated air, that is PVS. So this we get here in a bar. Then relative humidity formula is PV upon PS, or sometimes we can write here also PV upon PVS. So PS or PVS is a partial pressure of saturated air. So putting the value of PV and PVS in a bar in the formula, we find phi is equal to 68.57% relative humidity. Then here W means specific humidity. Here also we use the formula 0.622 times PV upon PB minus PV. Here PB already we have calculated in last calculation. PB is equal to 0.98194 bar. So using this value and PV value, we find W is equal to answer in kilogram per kilogram of dry air. Next one is the enthalpy of moist air. Formula for that already we have discussed. Here dryable temperature, specific humidity. We put in this formula and we get value H 49.01 kilojoule per kg. Next one is specific volume of dry air means VA. It is a reciprocal of density means 1 upon rho A. Rho A is a having formula. Use this formula PA upon RA into TA. So PA is partial pressure of dry air, which can be written by using Dalton's law of partial pressure. So PA is equal to PB means barometric pressure minus PV means saturation pressure of vapor. So PA we find in a bar. RA is a specific gas constant for air. We write this in joule per kg Kelvin. Temperature of air, dry air, TA is given in degrees Celsius 21. We have to convert that into Kelvin. So add 273 to this value. We find in Kelvin. So VA is equal to putting value of RA in joule per kg Kelvin, value of TA means temperature in Kelvin, divided by value of pressure in Pascal. So conversion factor for bar to Pascal is 10 raised to 5. Thus we get specific volume dry air in meter cube per kg. Last one is vapor density, that is rho v. Its formula is PV upon RV TV. In this case, PV is already calculated. RV means here gas constant for vapor, that we use 462 joule per kg Kelvin. TV means temperature of vapor. So for dew point temperature, here 15 degrees Celsius, adding it by 273, we get temperature in Kelvin. So here by putting these values, we get value of rho v, means vapor density in kg per meter cube, means mass upon volume. Specific volume is reciprocal of density. So 1 divided by value of density, we get answer, that is specific volume of vapor in meter cube per kg. Next example is here a room of 7 meter by 4 meter by 4 meter is given, which is occupied by an air water vapor mixture at temperature 38 degrees Celsius. Atmospheric pressure is given 1 bar and the relative humidity is 70%. Here it is asked to find humidity ratio, dew point temperature, mass of dry air, mass of water vapor. If the air water vapor is further cooled at constant pressure until the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius, find the amount of water vapor condensed. So let us first of all enlist the data. So dew point temperature 38 degrees Celsius. So here from the steam table, corresponding value of this TD of saturated pressure PS in a bar is written. Atmospheric pressure PB is given in numerical as a 1 bar. Relative humidity in 70% and volume of the room. Dimensions are given, so we find this by multiplying, we get in meter cube. So first of all find humidity ratio by using formula this, but in this numerical we are given 5, hence we can have PV is equal to 5 into PS. 5 is 70%, means 0.7, PS value in bar. So multiplying this, we find the value of PV. Putting this PV value in a formula of specific humidity, means 0.622 into PV upon PB minus PV. PB is given 1 bar, PV is calculated. So putting this value, we find value of W here. Then from steam table, now we don't know dew point temperature. We have calculated value PV. That value is not directly finding in the steam table. So in the steam table we are finding the values which are 0.0045 and 0.050, and PV value calculated is in between these two values. So corresponding to this value of dew point temperature is unknown value. So for that, this is a way of calculation. So write down first of all known values of PV on the both side of PV. Then from the steam table corresponding value to this we write. Then we do here interpolation. So how to do interpolation? Let us see. Here we write difference between these two values divided by difference between this PV value to higher value is equal to corresponding difference divided by difference between these two. So here by solving this equation we find value of X means dew point temperature in degrees Celsius. Mass of dry air, that is MA. To find that, we use general gas equation, means PV is equal to mRT for the dry air. So here equation is PA, VA is equal to MARATA. Now PA means partial pressure of dry air. How to find? Using formula PB minus PV. So PB is given in a example, PV we calculated. Here we find answer in bar that we have converted in kilopascal because we are going to use that in further calculation. Volume of room is already calculated. Specific gas constant in kilojoule per kg for dry air. Temperature, dry bulb temperature is given 38 degrees Celsius. Convert that into Kelvin. So putting all these values in this equation, we find mass of dry air in kilogram. Then we use here formula W is equal to mV, means mass of water vapor to mass of dry air. Now as W is already calculated, so we can use here W value and this MA value. So we find value for mass of vapor, that is 3.61 kg. But this is for the temperature 38 degrees Celsius at room temperature, mass of vapor present in the room. Then we are going to calculate mass of vapor when the temperature in the room will reach at 10 degrees Celsius. So here next MV is MV2. We use formula PV into VV upon RV into TV. In this case, we have to use temperature, that is 10 degrees Celsius. For this temperature from steam table we use or we get value of PV in bar. Convert that into kilopascal. How? Multiply this bar value by 100. We find in kilopascal. Temperature TV in Kelvin. Value of RV means specific gas constant for vapor. Use this value. So putting all these values in this expression, we find mass of water vapor for 10 degrees Celsius temperature. So here in the air conditioning, process is done on the air and temperature of air is cooled down from 38 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius. So during this, amount of vapor present in the air is getting converted into water. So it is what? Condensate. So condensate, how to find? So finding the difference between mass of water vapor which is at 38 degrees Celsius and which is at 10 degrees Celsius. So MV1 is 38 degrees Celsius and MU2, that is mass of vapor, at 10 degrees Celsius. So this difference will be what? Amount of condensate collected during the cooling of air from 38 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius in kilogram. So at the end of this session, you can explain what is first principle and how to solve numerical of psychrometry by using first principle. So if you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.